Yo, what's going on guys? It is JD here, back with another 2K video. And as you can see on your screen, we are not going with a My Team video today. We're going to go with a Rec Center game. So my first Pro-Am video in quite a while. And we're going to be using my pure sharpshooter. Now this guy I have had for quite a while. I did have a big man right at the start of the game. I had a rebounding rim protector, I believe. But since then we have gone with this pure sharp. Now he's 6'8". I can get him up to 91 rated, as you can see there, by boosting up my post offense and my acceleration, even though that acceleration doesn't move it from 67, so I have to pay for absolutely nothing, which is ridiculous. So that's why I haven't done that. But so technically I am a 91 overall, which isn't too bad. And as you can see, there we go. We've got 4 Hall of Fame badges and Tyler Scorer maxed out as well. A couple of the badges we haven't finished yet. Mid-range Deadeye only at the silver, and then everything else is pretty much, it's whatever. It's nothing important like Charge Card. Who really needs that? Not us. But we've got the important ones. We've got Hall of Fame Catch and Shoot, Limitless, Deep Range Deadeye, Corner Specialist, and Tireless Scorer. Now, Limitless Range was definitely by far the easiest badge to get out of these five, sorry. After that, Corner Specialist and Catch and Shoot are pretty easy. They go pretty much hand in hand. And then Deep Range Deadeye is a grind, and so is Tireless Scorer. That badge is not easy at all. Pretty much I just resorted to drills for doing Tireless Scorer. But Deep Range Deadeye you can get through gameplay. So some pretty tough badges to get. But once you get them, you really are an absolute machine out on court. It would be nice if we could have got that Tireless Scorer up to Hall of Fame as well. But getting it to gold isn't too bad either. So you can see, shooting guard 6'8", and here are my stats. So for my career, we shoot 63% from three-point land, which isn't great. And then in the Rec Center, 59%, which again isn't great. 71% from the free throw line, but we get 22 points per game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and nearly 2 steals, and then 1 turnover per game. So we've got decent stats, nothing crazy. The win percentage at 57% is pretty awful, but you know, you can't have everything. Like, we've got a decent record, it's just nothing to write home about really. But most of the time I do run on my own, so it's pretty tough doing that. And I have to say, when you're running with a squad, it is so much easier, of course, to get the win. So what jump shot do I use on my player? I use base 49 and then Stephen Curry. Now the reason I'm saying that is because on YouTube, one of the only search I believe under JD Crossover is JD Crossover Jumpshot. So I can now fill up that search with this video by showing off my jump shot, and it is base 49 and Stephen Curry. There's a couple of other bases there that I have messed about with, but none of them have been as consistent as this one right here. It's got a great release point. It's easy to green, by far the easiest one I've used in Pro-Am anyway. Of course, I do play on the European servers, and there is always a bit of delay, so that is always a little bit frustrating. But for today, let's get into a game and see what we can do in the Rec Center as a solo. Alright, so here we are into the gameplay and the squad we have assembled. So we've got a slashing rebounder with a pretty negative record, pure lock with, again, a negative record. We've got some guy who's 0-1, 60 rated, and we've got a shot creating slasher who, again, has got a pretty negative record. So on paper, this team is not great, and then we're standing there 86 and 63. Again, like I said, it's not great, but we do average the 22 points per game. And this is pretty much the standard squad that you're going to find in Rec Center. Not many people seem to have positive records. It's pretty impossible to have a positive record if you are just playing solo, because you're always going to come up with awful teammates. And like, we've got this point guard here, 60 rated. I mean, that is that's pretty bad, and it could be a massive hindrance to this squad. But in terms of the actual points, it looks like the other guys are going to chip in with around 10 points each. So we are really going to have to step up to the plate in this game if we want to get the win. And of course, that's always what we want to do. As long as you don't run into a full squad, if you're coming up against another team of randoms, it is usually an even-ish game. If you're coming up against a full squad, you might as well just dashboard, because you're going to get absolutely ran over. If they're playing like zone defense, they know exactly what they're doing, 5-out pick and roll, etc. Yeah, you've got no chance. So our matchup in this is 91 overall. Their average is way higher than ours, like 90 against 83. Like, we shouldn't stand a chance in this, but as a pure sharp, I know what I can do, I know the range I've got, and I know how easy it is to get open shots. So I'll match up their shot creating sharpshooter, negative record, but 12 points per game, not too bad. And they've got a pure glass at centre, so that's never going to be easy. He is 6'6", sorry, averaging 12 points per game, so it's nothing crazy, but it's a decent matchup for us. So first play, we come up here, we're going to just swing around to the side. We didn't get seen on that little wrap around, and we're actually going to get a bit of space here. We're going to pull that one. It's early, lightly contested, but Hall of Fame deep range Deadeye lighting up, and we drop down the first shot of the game. Very nice indeed. They're going to come down and chuck up an awful shot, which is pretty much a standard thing in Rec Center. Some awful shots. We're a little late on the contest, but I believe that still would have counted as a contest. We make our opponent miss, and we really were clamping up on defense, and we're off on the fast break, and sadly they can't even outlet the ball to me when I am wide open for three, which is annoying, but they're going to brick again. Like I said, the amount of bricks you're going to get in Rec Center games is incredible, but the point guard is going to find me, and sadly we're going to brick that one. I did want that a lot earlier, but it doesn't matter. We track down the offensive rebound, but don't get many of them, and we greenlight the mid-range. A little bit annoying that he didn't pass it a bit sooner. I think I was just geared up to receive that pass earlier, but not to worry. We wrap around him here. Our defender gets lost in the screen. We get it, and we probably could have pulled that. I'm not sure, looking back, why I didn't pull that. We're going to give it back to him, and he's going to drive in, and he's going to break that one. But yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't pull that. We definitely had enough space. We're going to stay out on our guy at the three-point land, because if we give them a 2, we definitely don't want to give them a 3-pointer. And you can see there, the point guard did quit straight away. So he really wasn't in it for the long haul, but his AI is going to run down. And yeah, that's the shooting guard spamming X, trying to get the ball off the AI, and that is what happens. The result of that is going to be a turnover the majority of the time. We wrap around behind, we're wide open, and we don't get seen, which is annoying. And yeah, we do actually just pull it in the defender's face. A little bit annoyed, I think, when I was taking that shot that I didn't get found when I was wide open, but we still managed to hit it. Another lightly contested shot. Like I said, that deep range Deadeye is one of the most overpowered badges. Of course, Limitless is very overpowered as well, and we do have our takeover, but I thought I'd leave that until the second quarter. There's no point popping it just for a few seconds here, and then it goes down massively, and it's going to be our guy that gets off a shot at the end of the quarter, and of course that is not going to drop. We continue playing great defense on him. We're completely wide open again, but we don't get found, which is annoying. We're going to drive inside, spin move, and we are going to go to the line. I didn't really want to take the shot there. I just wanted to do a spin move and then probably pass out to someone who probably would have been wide open on the three-point line, but we're going to nail both of these three throws. I believe we have a very nice release. I think that's Steph Curry's. We're not actually going to break them both. We're not going to make them both, sorry. We do brick one of them, which is annoying. And yeah, now this CPU is in the game at the point guard position. We are having to hold the ball and really take control of the offense. So we're going to drive in here. That's a bad shot to take as a pure sharp. We get another offensive three. We kick it out to our guy at three-point range, and he's going to drop that one down and get us an assist and 2 offensive rebounds I got in this game, which pretty much never happens to me. We're going to get a steal here, and they should pass it up to me. They do. We're going to stop this one, and yeah, a little bit annoying that he came up and stopped me on the 3 on the fast break. We're again wide open. We're in so much space, but we just don't get found. It's incredibly frustrating how people don't find you, but that was a great pass by the AI. I was spamming it there. We get wide open for a green light on the corner 3, and we get our takeover, and now it is time to take over. So with the AI on point guard position, we can just call for it now pretty much as soon as he comes up the court, which is exactly what we did there, and we hit another contested 3, and we're off on the break here, and surely they're going to find us. They do. We stop it from Limitless, and you already know that one is going to be green. As you can see, we've got 83% 3-point at this point, so we're doing pretty well. We're very efficient, but it is a very close game, and we are down by 2. So we're going to try and come down here. We're going to try and get him lost in the screen. We get him lost in the screen, and that is going to be a green light. Limitless 3, of course, very nice and easy. As soon as that guy hit his screen man, we are just going to pull that, and we probably could have pulled it there actually, but we see the AI on a great cut, and we pass it to him for another assist. So we're on the offense now, and we are getting a bit of a lead, but they do pull it back to 4 points coming down here. So we're going to put it into the post, back to the AI, and someone calls for it from the AI, and that's going to be another turnover. But we're going to get the steal. We've read that one like a book. We're going to chuck this up to the AI, and again, the AI has a wide open layup. This guy calls for it to be passed out to a brick instead. So very frustrating there. And then this guy's going to miss. How have you missed that? I don't understand how you've managed to miss that. But we're in the fourth now, and we're only up by 4 as a team. We're just leaving them wide open, apparently. We're jumping all over the place, but we managed to get the steal. And I'm thinking, do I pass it or do I pull it? I pull it, of course. And we're going to make it on the moving shot. And sadly, it was only a 2. I think I was a bit rushed there. I definitely had time to stop it, set my feet, and pull it from 3. Definitely didn't need to be a 2. But we're going to take every shot we can make at this point. Everyone's just jumping straight away, but we get another steal. 4 steals in this game. We're really being active on the defensive end, and that is what you've got to do when you are a 6'8" sharpshooter. We've got the range in our arms to do so. And off the inbound, so guys can find us. We're just going to pull that in a corner 3, and that's going to drop. And that's going to give us a 9-point lead in this game. We've got a takeover badge again, so we really are looking good. Hopefully our guy finds us. He does from Limitless with takeover. You already know that one is going to drop. It was lightly contested as well, but it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter when you got the takeover badge. We're going to get into the end of the game here now. We call it back from the AI. We pass it out to him. We ran back to the 3-point line, and that's going to be a great play. And that's going to be 32 points for the game with just a minute and a half to go. We call for it. We don't call for it. The guy passes to us, thankfully, and we hit another open 3. So 35 points in this game. We're going to go into the corner here. We're going to juke him a little bit, and that's going to be another green light, and we get another takeover, third takeover of the game. But sadly, that is all we are going to manage to get in this game. But we do manage to get the W, which is great. So 6-point win, 38 points, I believe that says at the end there. 11 of 15 from deep, pretty good shooting-wise. We get 2 rebounds, both of them being offensive, 3 assists, and 5 steals. So we really were active, like I said, on the defensive end. And as you can see there, I've barely made any progress to getting towards 92 overall. I'm not sure if it'll be a double bar or not, but I don't think I've got the motivation to do that. I just like hopping on every now and then and having a fun game, and this was definitely a very fun game. So I hope you guys did enjoy this Pro-Am video. Like I said, my jump shot 49 as the base, and then Stephen Curry, and it is a great jump shot. If you follow me on Twitter, I have gone like 10 of 10 in a half before. Like, we have gone lights out with this jump shot. It's absolutely fantastic. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.